Hi, my name is Hannah. My journey from the beginning to now has been a challenge. It was only last year that I was told I had a moderate hearing loss. The doctors treated me for glue ear, and with that type of hearing problem, you can't wear hearing aids. What no one realised was that I had glue ear and a genetic hearing loss. When I first got my aids and the Roger, I hid my hearing aids by covering them with my hair. I also didn't bring my Roger into school for a few weeks because I felt embarrassed and I became quiet in classes and had no confidence. It was hard at first explaining everything to my friends and teachers that I have a hearing loss. And when I finally realised that it is what it is and I can't change it, I eventually started to open up to people I trusted. I said to them, "Hey, you know I have a hearing loss?" My friends supported me from that point on and helped me hear things I'd usually miss. Mind you, this was when I wasn't bringing in my Roger. I came home one day and I told my parents about a topic I did in science class, and they asked me a question. "Are you giving your Roger to the teachers?" I said no. They sat me down and had a very inspiring conversation about why I need the Roger and to help me hear and learn. From that point on, I brought the Roger in, but I didn't give it straight to the teachers. I put it on their desk because I didn't want my classmates to see it. Sometimes they never picked it up because they never saw me place it onto their desk, and because of that, I still missed out on my classes and what was most important. I remember being in my bedroom one day and I thought to myself, I am who I am, so I started giving the Roger to the teachers directly. A few weeks passed and I started getting questions from other students about what the Roger was for and why I kept giving it to the teachers. I often didn't tell them straight away because I was still nervous that I was going to be judged. But it was the complete opposite. People started complimenting me on how cool it was by saying, "What a cool spy gadget," or something that gave me a right confidence boost. They'd say, "Can I get one?" Or, "What is a hearing loss? How does the Roger work?" Hardly anyone said anything bad. People were lovely about it. Eventually, when I realised that people knowing I have a hearing loss and then being interested in it really got me thinking, why was I so worried about it? Why was it so important that I had to hide the fact I have a hearing loss? I got that confidence from talking to people I love and trust, but also I listened to them and believed that everything was going to be okay. When it comes to using the Roger if you have a hearing loss, I strongly recommend passing it around. Try not to be afraid to wear your hearing aids as much as you can. Since I have been able to hear better in school, my grades have jumped from E's to C's in one semester, and some from D's to B's, and even B's to A's. Having my hearing aids have helped me so much, not just to hear things, but have opened up a whole new world. I used to have bowling lessons, which I would never have been able to do before. Bowling sounds simple enough, but it's loud and the noises get mixed up, which makes it almost impossible to hear without your hearing aids. When I went to lessons recently, I put them in and I could hear a lot better than I used to. Not 100%, but loads. I also do a Western martial arts. It's not a usual martial arts, but I'm learning sword fighting, and it's not like fencing. I use a long sword with a blunted end. I wear a helmet and body armour, of course. I can't use the Roger when I train, as it would likely get really damaged, and without my hearing aids, I would not be able to hear the instructions that are given to me, so I couldn't do the sport. My hearing aids have helped me beyond what I have ever imagined, and I encourage those who are in the same boat or worse to tell people you know you can't hear properly, so they can do something to help you change your life. When you're struggling, tell someone you trust, believe in yourself and the support that people give you, because they know what they're doing, and it will get better.